Hi everyone, it's Kel-n-Rich and we're back with you. Little introduction. My name is Rich. This is my wife Kel.
Hi there.
And we provide first reaction videos to everyone. We span the genres of metal all the way to progressive rock and anything and everything in between. That's awesome. We're in our 9th week and we've done about 550 songs, 500 videos. Please check our playlist to see what we've done before you request. And a little background to my music past. I come from a music appreciation family where my mom and dad would play music for me when I was a little baby in my crib, and then eventually I listened to music that my brother was playing. He was 9 years older than I was, and he would be exercising or just having music on in the house, and lots of 70s rock and classic rock, eventually into like Al Di Meola and Chick Corea, and then that led me to listen to a lot of jazz. Eventually picked up trumpet in my middle school years, eventually high school band or middle school band, high school band, and then stage band, jazz band. And then sports took over and studies took over, and then I went more into music appreciation, listening to bands, watching live shows, getting into heavy metal, thrash, etc., listening as I worked out and I trained, and I passed that musical appreciation on to my children who became musicians on their own. And one of them actually used to play that guitar over my shoulder. It's a Flying V Jackson King, black and white, and it belonged to my son Jared, who became a major rager. He had a band called Fractured Anatomy, and they did very well in Victoria in the metal scene there and the thrash scene. And sadly, he passed away about 5 months ago from the complications of epilepsy. And the channel is actually in tribute or in memory of him and all those rocking in peace that have a love for heavy music, progressive rock, etc. And that leads us to Kel's story about how this all got created.
My name's Kel, and I used to be a classically trained concert pianist, and I had a piano business, and I taught lessons and was very heavily involved in music from an early age. I have played multiple instruments. I've been in orchestras and symphonies and high-level choirs, and I performed professionally. But I lived a really sheltered and censored existence from quite early on. And as I became an adult, the people that surrounded me didn't like that kind of music. So there was nothing really that I wanted to listen to that was encouraged. So this channel, although dedicated to Jared and inspired by his life, is an opportunity for me to have a second childhood with music and explore all those bands that I was so curious about but never really got an opportunity to pursue. Even though it's hard to believe, a lot of this music I've never heard before, and so it's really exciting because I get to come home from work and the playlist is set. I have no idea what's on it. We just did Ted Nugent and I didn't even know which one was Ted. So it's really quite an epic adventure that we're on. We feel like we're in a musical masterclass every night of the week, and we have wonderful advisors, all of you, and we read through all the comments and answer emails and phone calls and text messages and stuff. So thank you all for being here.
Absolutely. So we're going to just share the screen, Kel, because this one is a band, Kamelot. I think we've done two songs. And
thanks, Daryl.
Absolutely.
And many others.
And many others. So I'm just going to go actually to the comments. And from early on, Brian's Gate, I'm just going to share the screen. There we go, guys. Some of this just takes a little while to set up. So Brian's Gate, Deandra Letelier, James McConnell, I second March of Mephisto, Utku Hassan, Nels 123, Steve Kanakanui, our buddy, Craig Carlton, Dana Dickerson.
Hi, Dana.
Just want to give you guys the shout outs. Jay Crisato, Vinyl Rebel, Merrick Field, we can go on and on. Chris Hinckley, Anna Harm Jasma, Jose Salas Garcia, Brendan Lambrick, March of Mephisto, and that's it for that page.
Yes.
So we're doing our best to pick out the most popular requests. It's not that they're the best songs, it's just that it's from you guys.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this so special, and we get to be guided by you. So keep up your requests. So, Kel, let's get our ears on. Thanks for listening to our extended intros. We're doing longer intros these days, so you can get to know really who we are and what this is all about.
And we were also strongly encouraged to put the introduction at the beginning and explain everything so that it answers a lot of the questions that new subscribers or new visitors have.
Yeah, so hopefully
that answers everything for you.
Yeah, and we'll keep doing it, and we'll get better and tighter, and thanks for listening. Okay, here we go.
Very exciting. I love Camelot.
I might pause it once or twice. I don't think it'll get blocked, but it won't be too distracting, I promise. Just hang with it. Just roll with it. Boom. It's okay. Oh. YouTube glitch.
You know just who I am. Don't be so distant. 'Cause when you're lost, I am sorry there to share your grief. When your sorrow is
Sound is incredible.
comfort you. Waiting for tomorrow, you're lonely, I need your solitude. I speak with the truth. Now tell me all about your pain, down to the detail. Don't say it loud. You're free.
Again.
Sweet music.
Again.
What do you...
Again. Happens every time. When I think I have a one small shred of understanding about these new bands and I've listened to one or two songs, they blow me out of the water with something fantastic.
What'd you like about it?
Everything. Everything.
2014 it was published, so I'm not sure when it was actually...
Fucking great.
How do you really feel?
That was awesome. That was really great. I'm totally impressed. Again, I love it. I love being wrong.
What did you think?
I don't know,
why'd you think
because
something
last
was going to
time
be
the
wrong?
Camelot songs we listened to were kind of like love stories. They were kind of like they were not that. They were very different.
Check the playlist for these
I
songs.
need to go back and check the playlist. And I loved it when we listened to them. But this was just a whole other thing. This was just fantastic. I mean, it's all so fantastic. I know. I'm running out of words. It's 500 and some odd songs, and I need a new dictionary for outstanding, great, stupendous, wonderful, exhilarating.
What was your favorite part?
The part where if I was in the concert row one, I'd be thrusting my fist in the air. That part. Ha! Ah! Yes, plug it in.
There was a part of that song that sounded almost like an action-adventure movie soundtrack.
Totally.
And it was like a chase scene.
The
It
whole
was really
thing
cool.
was great.
That was really cool.
I can understand why all of you
Nice
have
breakdown.
been wanting us to listen to it. And I wish that we could spend all day doing reaction videos, but then we wouldn't be able to afford to eat. So, we got to go to work.
Yeah,
So
it's true. We have been up to some things. Should we show them
we're
the new
up
logo?
to a few things.
No. Let's not show them the new logo. Not yet.
I don't think
It's-
we have a picture that we can't put a picture on YouTube. So No.
We'll just
Sorry.
hang. It's coming. It's
really
cool.
really amazing.
And we're not going to say anything else about that.
It's outstanding.
Yeah, it's neat. It's inspired by you
fantastic.
guys
Yes.
and what has happened here, and it is awesome.
It
That's all we're
is.
gonna say. We're not gonna say anything else because when it's
Our
fine, when
one of our
when it's final, we'll tell you about it.
Yeah, one of our special creative
Yes.
angels. So great. Loved it.
Kiss
Thank
for
you.
good luck, for good wishes. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
We're done for the evening, or if it's the morning, we're done when you're watching it, or you get the idea. Afternoon.
Thanks for being here.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.